And there's two very simple reasons. The first one is the cause. The cause of supporting fathers is self-explanatory of how powerful and important it is in the world. The second reason is the people. So I've had the privilege, as Nat alluded to, of getting to know Warwick and Alison and Nat over the last couple of years. And I can testify to the fact that these people are so wholeheartedly devoted to the mission with the right motives, it's almost unequaled by any other charities that I've seen. And in my time working in the not-for-profit industry for nearly 25 years, I've seen a lot of charities, I've seen a lot of churches, and these guys are on the highest step of the podium when it comes to their wholeheartedness and the purity of their motives. So if you support this ministry, this charity, this service, and you give to it financially, you absolutely won't regret it. It's powerful what's going on. Like Andrew said, support this ministry. Like, honestly, you said the same things I would say. Is these guys are authentic. I've literally just given during this call myself. These guys are authentic. You know that when you give to Dads4Kids, that the money is going to be well spent, because they run off the smell of an oily rag, and this ministry is just doing big things with what they have. So it'll be good stewardship happens in this ministry. So praise God for Dads4Kids.
People should help Dads4Kids, because us men, we don't know how to be vulnerable. We don't know how to talk. And the problem is we isolate ourselves from the world. And for us men to be able to sit down and have a discussion of where we're at and how we're feeling, it is priceless. It's life-changing for yourself, for your loved ones, and for your children.
Dads4Kids and Warwick, particularly, and now Nathaniel in the more recent future, have made a big difference in my life and my family. We kind of come across you guys probably 15 years ago, and in a newsletter, and the newsletter I'd hang out for every week, because I had 4 kids. The youngest one at the time was like 1, and I'm searching for what the heck do I do as a dad? I didn't have a dad who was any use in the practical sense. And so I thought, what the heck do I do next? So for the next 15 years, it's been great, and meeting all the different people you've brought across my life, and this year it's Andrew and Paul and so forth. I look forward to saying hello to you guys, but, just the practical stuff that you've taught us has been sensational. I know I wouldn't be the dad I am now without that support and the practical examples and everything you've thrown up for me. So I've put a lot of into practice. 4 kids, youngest is just about to turn 19 next weekend. They're all living lives where I'm able to, put in practice what I've learned and help them to become the best they can be. Not what I want them to be, but what the best they can be, and that's, the best that they want to be. And so I've really supported that. And so I really thank you guys for that. And financially, anyone who's got a spare few bucks, I think it's very important to put into stuff like this, because without this, our country is going to crap, to be quite honest, in terms of, well, not just fathering in a lot of ways, but that's another story for another day. But, without the guidance, it takes dollars, it takes money for this sort of stuff to happen. So, we need to keep encouraging ourselves and others to put in, so we can all become better at what we do.